It's a beautiful morning here in Washington. We're looking at a pretty nice fall day today. However, temperatures will rise as we head into the big election week.
This morning on DC News Now, the presidential election just 2 days away. The safety measures local businesses in DC are taking now. And a local high school football team could be banned from the playoffs for the next 2 years. What high school is facing this decision and when they will learn their fate. And all eyes on Howard University as Vice President Kamala Harris will be back in the district on election night. We're showing you university preps ahead of Tuesday.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good morning. It is Sunday, November 3rd. Thanks for waking up with us here on DC News Now. I'm Tosin Fakile. If you are leaving your house early today, it is 8 o'clock, or you are wanting to know what it feels like, let's take you outside to show you what it looks like, and then we'll tell you what it's going to feel like. This is a live look outside. That beautiful fall colors still out there. The sun is up, and the sun is up early because the clocks fell back an hour. As to what it'll feel like, Derek Ward back on the desk with me this morning. And Derek, it is a pretty cool start to the day.
It is a lovely start indeed to the day. It is rather chilly though. I did run outside earlier for a little run around the square, and it was awfully chilly out and about the region this morning. And it's even colder back out towards the west. We're telling temperatures into the 30s towards Winchester as well as Woodstock. 32 degrees in Cumberland. We're looking at temperatures warming up into the 40s in Hagerstown this AM. We're almost at 50 here in Washington this morning. We're going to go into the low 60s as we make our way towards today. Waldorf, though, is a little bit on the cooler side at around 34. In the warm spot right now, Lexington Park at 53. We had a high temperature yesterday of 66 degrees. That is 3 degrees above the average for this time of year. Our high temperature for today, though, looks to be around 63, and I think we were at 46 earlier this morning, so that at least is good. Looks like we're going to check out towards the average as we head about today. Things will warm up as we head into the later portion of this week, but thankfully I don't think we're going to hit into the mid-80s anytime soon.
All right, Derek. Thank you. 8:02 is your time. A man was shot near M Street Northwest. Officials say it happened at about 4:40. The man was found outside and was taken to the hospital. There's no word on his condition at this hour. And in Maryland, 4 people in custody allegedly connected to a shooting last night in St. Mary's County. Police responded to Breezy Lane in Hollywood just before midnight in St. Mary's County. They found someone shot with non-life-threatening injuries. That person was taken to the hospital. Authorities say they followed several suspects in a car that stalled near Route 301 and Mitchell Road. One person was arrested there, while 3 others police say ran off. Those 3 were later caught and arrested. And a jury found a Maryland woman guilty of murdering her 71-year-old mother. The details of the case are disturbing. Candace Craig was convicted of killing and dismembering her mother with a chainsaw and burning her remains on a backyard grill. This happened in May last year. Prince George's County State's attorney says the verdict brings justice for the family. Craig was found guilty of murder, tampering with evidence, and disposing a body. We're waiting on information on when a sentencing will be scheduled. And to an update, to a story we first brought you last week. Police say they've arrested 2 men in connection to this illegal street race in Tysons earlier this month. Take a look at your screen. This is video showing a Tesla Cybertruck and a Lamborghini racing. This video brought in over 100 million views on social media after Elon Musk commented on the post. Christian Camacho and Carlos Montero now facing multiple charges, including racing. This video you're looking at from Fairfax County Police shows the moment the 2 were taken into custody. Montgomery County Fire and EMS say 5 people were hurt and taken to the hospital after a crash in Olney yesterday. 2 cars crashed near the intersection of Georgia Avenue and Emory Lane. First responders rescuing several people who were trapped in that crash. The crash closed both directions of Georgia Avenue for a few hours yesterday. 8:04, tension rising in the district as Election Day inches closer. More downtown businesses boarding up storefronts and law enforcement gearing up. DC News Now's Marielle Carbone is at West End Library getting the pulse of voters.
In the final days of early voting, district voters all have their own reasons for stopping by the ballot box.
It was really driven by the presidential election for me.
We have housing on the ballot. We have fair elections and democracy on the ballot.
Number one would be the president.
The district, the backdrop to Election Day, with security preparations well underway.
I'm a little nervous. I'm worried about the fate of our country.
Downtown businesses are boarding up windows ahead of any potential protests. And extra fencing is now in place around several federal buildings, like the Eisenhower Executive Office Building. All of it sparking a general unease.
Our nation is in an extremely vulnerable time, especially in this time between the election and January 6th.
Voter Patrick Garrett is hopeful things remain peaceful. But already this week, a man arrested at Freedom Plaza, accused of vandalizing this art display, which mocked former President Donald Trump in his comments about a white supremacist march in Charlottesville, Virginia. The piece now gone.
We've seen things go down before. Hopefully we don't see any shenanigans again.
MPD is increasing its presence through Election Day, working in partnership with the D.C. Board of Elections.
You wish that the political process wouldn't result in some of the things that we have seen when it comes to elections in recent years.
Happening today, a local high school football team will find out if it'll be allowed to take part in the playoffs that start in 2 weeks. Virginia High School League will hold a Zoom interview as to why it should not ban Hayfield High School for 2 years starting this season. Fairfax County School District cleared the program of any wrongdoing in August, dealing with the transfers and eligibility of several players after Daryl Overton took over Hayfield earlier this year. The Washington Commanders will face the New York Giants on the road this afternoon. Our Tiger Munn made the trip to New Jersey and has the game preview from MetLife Stadium.
On week 2 of the NFL season, the Washington Commanders picked up their first victory of not just the season, but the Dan Quinn and Jaden Daniels era against the Giants in Landover. Fast forward to week 9, the Commanders are not just one of the best teams in the NFC East, but one of the best teams in football, while the Giants, on the other hand, are bottom of the barrel in the NFC East. But this is a divisional game. Anything can happen, and Dan Quinn knows that, and he's preparing for anything that New York is ready to throw at them.
I've been impressed defensively, and they've been able to really generate pass rush in just about every category. They've been really strong. So a lot of respect for what they're doing defensively. On the offensive side, I feel their speed, at receiver. There's catch and run, there's shot plays, there's all that to go. It'll be fun to go battle with them again, knowing that both teams have gotten better in this stretch.
And on the flip side for New York, they have to worry about Daniels, who hasn't just surpassed rookie expectations, he's establishing himself as a legitimate superstar in football. And Brian Daboll knows that, and he's preparing for everything in Daniels' bag.
Always a challenge, but you can see that he can do that. He can do it with his arm, and obviously he can do it with his legs. And when you have a quarterback that can do all those three things and do it in critical situations, those are tough players to defend. And he's got all the traits of being an excellent quarterback. And in under 24 hours, Daniels and the Commanders will take that field right there as they'll try to make it a clean season sweep against the New York Giants in 2024. And it'll make Daniels' first regular season debut in the tri-state. Reporting in East Rutherford, New Jersey, I'm Tiger Munn, DC News Now.
All right, Tiger, thank you. And the Commanders, they are looking to improve to 7-2 with this game against the Giants. But to accomplish this feat, Washington will have to sweep the Giants, a tough task in the NFL. Craig Hoffman from the Team 980 has his keys to victory.
First and foremost for the Washington Commanders against the New York Giants, run the football. The Giants are actually good defensively against the pass, specifically their pass rush. They are the NFL's leader as a team in sacks, but their rush defense is one of the bottom 5 in the league by most metrics. So Commanders want to run it. Giants are not good at stopping the run. Run the football. Step 2. Be aggressive early in this game. I think this is one of those games similar to Carolina a couple weeks ago, where if you can get up early, that team will just not really have a whole lot of fight to it. One, they're not built to play that way. Their running game has been a little bit better as of late, but if you make Daniel Jones beat you, he's probably not going to. And from a spirit standpoint, this this team is on the brink. Like, their defense is just fed up with their offense not producing. They had to bench a couple of guys last week. Locker room's not exactly great in New York. Let them fight each other instead of having to fight against you. And then third but certainly not least is stopping the run. Tyrone Tracy has been a bit of a revelation for them. Rookie running back who's really been effective the last couple of weeks. If they can get him going, and the Commanders have had issues stopping the run at times this year, and obviously we saw them give up the big play that unlocked the game against the Bears, that changes the dynamics of this game. So stop the run, run on them, and make them fight each other, as opposed to having to have a fourth quarter where you have a fight on your hands.
Time now is 8:10. We're looking at, of course, a beautiful day here in the district. We're seeing temperatures into the 40s, if not 50s. We're at 49, in fact, here in Washington. Nice, beautiful sunshine this a.m. We had that sunrise at 6:38 this morning. It will set tonight at around 5:05. Northeasterly wind at 10 miles per hour at the current hour. Makes it feel just a bit more chillier out and about the area this morning. We're seeing some temperatures also into the 30s and 40s this a.m. There's 150 on the map there in Lexington Park, but things are awfully chilly this morning. Things warm up, though, as we head into the week.